What's going on, everybody? Thank you for tuning to another episode of Right on Cue Podcast. As always, I'm your host, Logan Chestnut, Small Batch Barbecue, a.k.a. El Jefe of Right on Cue. What's up? Joining me tonight, Small Barbecue brother, Mr. Keaton Helms of a.k.a. Cook Shack Barbecue. What's up,
What
buddy?
is up, man? It's been a minute. It's been, what, 2 weeks?
2 whole weeks, man. I miss you. I need some Keatons in my life. Dude, that's funny. I always try to like dance during the intro song, and I'm like, it's a banger, dude. I'm like, I'm over here like, nee, 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 and then it goes on. I'm like, oh shit, oh hey, how you doing?
Don't let the people see you dance. Don't let them know you're having a good time.
White boy, man. I earned my white boy stripes when they see my dancing.
Yeah,
definitely have my carrying card with that. No, man, it's great, man. I'm happy to be back. Happy to be more consistent on this show. Most importantly, because life got crazy there for a little bit. But no, I'm excited. I know 2 weeks, man. I can't believe it's been 2 weeks since the show. It's I feel like it was just yesterday. I'm still tired.
It's one of those things. It was just so much excitement, and one time you really needed a vacation from your vacation, so to speak. So, dude, we're back. We're ready to roll. Dude, we got a hell of a guest for tonight. I am pumped. I don't know about you.
I love it, man. No, I'm super pumped. I love our shows. I love our chats, our little fireside chats that me and you have. So romantical.
You better stop. My wife's gonna get jealous.
Stop it. No, it's awesome. I'm super excited. Have you been watching? You don't really watch basketball, do you?
Dude, I am all football now. You're 6'12". I understand.
6'12". Yeah, the tallest man in barbecue. I saw Tim. Tim was actually right down the road from me. He was in Lebanon, the Nashville. The NASCAR race there in Nashville. It's in Lebanon. And he has Sweetie. Sweetie was down there. Did you see that?
Oh, dude, did you see Sweetie get in the vehicle? I loved it.
That was so funny. That would be like me getting to NASCAR. I'd be like, hey, give me a hand.
I asked him what was the hardest part, getting in or getting out?
Oh, dude, I love Sweetie. That was awesome. I wish I had a chance to go down there and go see him. Like, I've actually, it's funny. I've never been to the Nashville racetrack. I've never gone to the Nashville NASCAR race, and it's literally 35 minutes from my house. But Tim was down there, and they kept saying the tallest man in barbecue, and it pisses me off because let's all be honest, he's shorter than me. I have pictures to confirm it. He's the second tallest man in barbecue at best.
Look, you've got to prove it. You got to show the pictures, and then
I'm going to do it. No, next time I see Tim, I'm like, come here, Tim. We're going to take a picture together, and then somebody's going to like do a measuring tape behind him and be like, "Yep, it's a lie."
You can't prove Tim wrong, man.
I know. He does create some amazing rubs and salsas. He does have that on me. It's chef's kiss.
Oh, no, Maddie.
Honest to God, yeah. What's up, Matt? Honest to God, though, Tim Shear, because dude, him at the the KCBS Worlds. So let's talk about that for a second. That was hilarious. I swung by and said hey to everybody I loved. But Tim was there, and dude, Tim had a system. Talking about like early 2000s, like subwoofer system. He's banging.
Oh, dude, he bumps everywhere he goes, and I'm here for it.
I am too. I'm all about that life. But no, dude, he was bumping it, and I'm over here just like he just don't care. And he's my spirit animal in barbecue. He's my spirit animal. Just like John Daly's my spirit animal in golf. Like I would follow Tim Shear around because he has some beers, he hangs out, he has a good time, and then he turns in amazing barbecue, and that's just how I'm gonna live my life.
I like the fact that he cooks on dirty drums because that's what I do. So yeah, he's my spirit animal as well. Just fuck it, go with it, right?
Dude, he's the best finisher in the game. I will go to my grave, on that comment. But he can take a turd like that I produce. And what did it say? He was next to me in Collinsville last year. His setup, it does not
play. And his music selection is classic.
Keaton, do you know what ASL means?
ASL. Jordan, I appreciate you, buddy. What does ASL mean?
Dude, you don't know what ASL means? Dude, that's showing your age.
I don't. I'm sorry.
So back in the day, man, before we had these Facebook Messenger and stuff, we had AOL. You ever heard of AOL?
I do remember AOL.
AOL Instant Messenger. Yeah. So if you're somebody that you didn't know, it was ASL, age, sex, location.
Oh no, Jordan, I can't give away that information.
We got things, dude. That was a thank you, Jordan, for shouting that out, dude. I haven't seen that in forever. Yeah, I was like, "What's up, man? How you spin the game? What's up, dude? How you doing?" ASL. Oh, what's up? 14 female. What's up?
So to mention Jordan, I'm gonna be on Jordan's podcast tomorrow night, and it's gonna air Wednesday. So if y'all want to check it out, go and check it out.
Ooh, nice, man. Check out that boy. No, man. What's up, Cajun Cooking?
Yeah. What up, Hoss?
No. Yeah. Speaking, going back to Tim, man. Tim, that's a sweet gig. Like, I want to be as wealthy as he is, and just, just do fun stuff and cook barbecue and just live life happy. Make amazing.
You can do like 3 out of those 4 things.
Yeah, that's fair. But just cook good and have amazing rubs and all that good jazz. Speaking of amazing rubs, I do love Bolton Beefy. That's one of my steak rubs, but I always pair it with this one right here. Ooh, mami. And I don't know if you guys have ever heard of this rub. If you haven't, then you're missing out, and your food doesn't taste near as good as it could have. It could be, actually. Dude, this stuff right here, it's delicious. I had a dear friend, Mitch Bedwell. He sent me. He said, "Hey, Logan, I'm gonna send you some cool stuff." And anytime he says that, I'm like, "Yep." So I always take free stuff. That's my favorite kind of stuff, is free stuff. So he hooked me up with some of this stuff, and I have put this shit on everything. It's like those old commercials, like, I put that shit on everything. But it is delicious, and I figured out why, because it has shiitake mushrooms in it, and shiitake mushrooms, for those who don't know, is the best mushrooms. They are scrumptious and delicious, and I love everything, all things about it. So I am super excited to have our guest on tonight. He is the creator and mastermind behind this, and yeah, man, it is delicious. He is a fellow competition cook, fellow inventor. Well, I'm not an inventor, but he is a fellow inventor. I just use this stuff. I just cook. But I'm super excited to have him on. I've been a big fan of his products, and I recently, because of Mr. Matt Osmond, aka Pinky, got to try his mami, which is even more amazing for beef and stuff. So super excited to talk to him tonight about this. So without further ado, yeah, straight up, man. The secret's out, man. People are gonna get pissed off when they start blasting this stuff. But you know what? Andy don't care. Andy don't care. He's gonna scream from the rooftops. So yep. So without further ado, let's welcome to the stage my friend, Mr. Andy McElhannon.
Yeah,
I said it right? McElhannon?
Yeah, McElhannon. Close enough.
McElhannon.
Yeah, that's exactly what I said. What are you talking about?
Hey, man, how do I get to the chat room? Oh, there it is. Okay.
There you go.
Yeah,
you got to see all your followers, man.
Yeah, man.
All 12 of them.
It's like me, man. Like all 3 of us are watching this podcast. My mom.
Yeah, I mean, look, don't knock it. They're all here to see you.
My wife's watching some trash TV or something right now. I don't know.
Instead of this, shame.
Dude, it's hilarious. Speaking of wives,
Hoss.
Yeah,
Big Hoss.
I always ask my wife, like, "Yeah, man, did you hear what we were talking about? It's like we talked about in last week's pod." She goes, "Oh yeah." I'm like, "Kelly, what's the name of my podcast?" And I caught her. She goes,
No.
I'm like, okay.
You set her up for failure, man. You get sleep.
I try to, man. I try to. I'm like, okay, you watch your Bravo and listen to your law nerds, but no, she won't.
Okay, take it down. Screw it.
Well, I don't know what that was, but all right.
That was a dot, Thermoword Scott, but it was like right.
Yeah, they did not pay you for that, so you do need to take that down.
Yeah, no, absolutely. No, Matt. Matt. Dang it! Why you got to put? I'm
sorry.
You put Ryan Burgundy. Like you put stuff in front of me. I want to read it. No, Andy. Thank you for joining our show tonight. I truly appreciate it, man. I've been a big fan of your products. Like I said, Mitchell. He introduced me to you, and I've been a ginormous fan from afar for a long time. Nice. So, before the people who don't know. Give me the 10-cent tour of who you are and how long you've been doing this and what Mami is all about.
Yeah, so Andy McElhannon, Memphis, Tennessee, originally. That's obviously the barbecue capital of the world.
Ooh, shots fired, baby! Shots fired in Memphis. Shocker.
So, from Memphis originally, Hernando, Mississippi, same thing. Moved downtown for a couple of years, moved to East Memphis, and then got married, and my wife took a job in South Florida. So went down there for a few years, and got out of there, and we're in Baton Rouge, Louisiana now, where her family's from, and we didn't have any help in Florida, and we want to start a family. So her parents are here, and her sisters are here, and it's just it made the most sense, and I'm a heck of a lot closer to my family. So
awesome.
There you go.
So, are you a Tiger fan?
Memphis Tiger fan?
No. You live in Baton Rouge, and you said that.
I went to Memphis for a semester, so no ties there.
Are you an LSU Tiger?
Yeah. I have to be, right? But I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. Yeah, adopted in for sure.
Go Tigers!
Go Tigers. Coach O is back on the staff out there recruiting, and $100,000 a year. I call that for the love of the game, right?
He hit him with, "What door do you want me to come back in?"
Yeah. He's probably still got all of his $18 million that they
without a doubt.
Dude, Coach O is another one of my spirit animals. That guy is exactly how I would want to go out getting fired. As there's not a better job in America than a fired college football or basketball coach.
Yep. Oh yeah. They
what
such
door
a hard
do you want me to
life.
leave?
Yeah, such a hard life.
What they say? What time you want me to leave? What door you want me to walk out?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Coach is still giving you $17 million. Okay.
Yeah, I wouldn't be mad. I wouldn't be mad at all.
I'm trying to do that right now.
Yeah, absolutely. No, man. So, how long? Like that. Tell me about your kind of barbecue career. I know you've been moving around. Obviously, you grew up in the great state of. I would say Tennessee, but you said you're from Mississippi.
Yeah. So
Malcolm
Reed.
Obviously,
I started cooking when I worked at the fire department. Like that was my pastime, downtime, whatever you want to call it. You have a lot of downtime in there. So that's where I started cooking. And I say then, I told my mom I wanted to go to culinary school instead of college. It's just I'm not wasting money on that. So I'm glad she didn't, because that restaurant life was a terrible life. But I did the food truck in Florida, and it was fun. It was very humbling. 0 line cook experience, and I've got 3 fryers and a flat top going, and just pounding out as much as I can, And so I found a guy that helped me, and he was a really good helper, but I couldn't give him enough hours because we were still kind of out of season. And but then I separated my shoulder, and job was going downhill for her and things like that. So we're just like, we're done. I actually sold the trailer to a buddy of mine that has a barbecue truck down there. Obviously I went and tasted his barbecue. So he's probably got the best in Southwest Florida for sure. He's from New York, but so he's got the
Hell
trailer.
of a combination.
Right. Yeah. So he's got the trailer, and kind of changed the concept just a little bit, still doing fried chicken and all that. And, and I get paid every week. So
hey,
pretty good.
That's awesome.
So
that's the way to go. It's a little Coach O there. Coach O on the barbecue side. Still get paid.
Yeah. Well, no. We're getting caught back up.
No, absolutely, man. Absolutely. Well, that's cool, man. So, like I said, growing up in that Hernando area, I mean, I know it started off probably middle of nowhere. But now, with the barbecue fanatics, I mean, 1 or 2 or 3 amazing barbecue cooks have come out of that area. What do you think about that area that kind of breeds just some quality, huge barbecue people?
Yeah, I mean, you've got, Malcolm and Heath and Lambeau and John David Wheeler, and, nobody really mentions his name much, but I mean, he's a pretty damn good cook, but all those guys, they've been at it so long, they've mastered the craft, they know what they're doing. I think, I heard you say earlier on the intro deal that Tim could polish a turd. Well, so can all four of those guys. We're cooking different styles of food, but they've got trophies from the American Royal and all these other contests too. So, but Tim's got some Memphis ones, but okay. So
no, it's
some drama behind a couple of those, but anyways, yeah. So, but yeah, no, all those guys are just so good, and they've been so good to me, every single one of them. They answer questions when I call. We hang out. I'm actually going to the Virgin Islands with Lambert here in a couple of weeks. We're doing a boat trip that we've done in the past with a guy from Texas that I cook with, Donald, and we're gonna have a good time. But I mean, the first night of the Jack this past year, I stayed with Heath and Mitchell and them. Like, my guys weren't coming in until the next day, and I'm like, hey, I need a place to crash. So we got a couch, so we cooked some food and hung out and drank bourbon and had a good night. Before all the work started, really. So.
Yeah. No, it like Matt said, yeah, man, it's for a small town. Like I said, 2 new barbecue Hall of Famers come out of that area. So, I mean, it's definitely, it breeds barbecue excellence out for sure to rival any barbecue region, in my opinion, of that area. But, getting the influence from, Mississippi barbecue, do you think Mississippi has an identity, or now it does, obviously, with the people? Obviously, the region, Memphis is notorious for barbecue, a major barbecue region. Kansas City, the Carolinas, Texas, obviously. What would you consider like Mississippi barbecue, or does it kind of blend in through the Memphis style?
Yeah, I mean, I haven't really had any barbecue from central Mississippi or further south. I mean, the Shed, they're South Mississippi, and they always seem to do well at contests. But it kind of all starts tasting the same after a while. A little more heat here, a little more sweet here, and a little more salt here, or whatever. A little more vinegar. We're all using the same stuff, just in different amounts, no matter where you go. Right? Yeah. You may have a different bottle of something that you're going to pull out in Texas that you wouldn't use in Kansas City, and vice versa everywhere else. So there's just so many good products on the market right now that I think you can, if you're consistent, you can take your product and you can probably do pretty well anywhere, no matter what you're cooking.
Yeah. I think back in the day, it used to probably be a little more, sub-regional before kind of like internet and social media and, all these amazing products hit the market like yours. But now, like you said, it's, barbecue's become so universal and so widespread, so popular. I feel like it increased in popularity along with, like, it's kind of like the bourbon fad. Bourbon, it blew the hell up for quite a few years. I feel like, barbecue with all the TV shows and stuff like that had a resurgence around that time. It became sexy again. And now there's so many amazing products and so much information online. And yeah, I mean, anywhere, all the regionals are kind of just fusing into one. It's like the only thing you kind of differentiate is, like, if you Carolinas, you like a little more vinegar. Texas, you like a little more pepper. But good barbecue is good barbecue no matter where you do it. So I would have to agree.
That's
with
why
you.
everybody, you always win with tenderness. Like that's the name of the game. So your flavor is going to be there unless you just do something really wrong. Like, the flavor is going to be there. So you got to nail the cook. And I don't cook competitions by myself. I go cook with other guys because it's a rich man sport, But
it ain't cheap.
No, it's not. I mean, we had a lot of help for the Memphis and May deal, and they just said come cook hogs, and so that's what we did, and had a pretty good showing, and we think we know what we messed up on to fix, and it wasn't anything with the food. We had a 9 in flavor on one blind judge, I think. You don't change anything because of that, So some presentation stuff, that we could have fixed, but we cooked 3 really, really good pigs.
Yeah. So let's talk about that. I want to pivot to, because like I said, me and Keaton were both at Memphis May this past year. Both of our first years there, kind of cut our teeth. Kind of tell me about your experience with kind of Memphis May, especially like this year, because you cooked hog. We both cooked ribs. Like, I feel like the Cadillac or the epitome of competition barbecue is the whole hog cook. How long you been cooking a whole hog, and what's been your kind of experience with Memphis and May?
So I wouldn't say I cooked hog. Bobby Gay cooked the hogs. Bobby Gay told me what to do, and I helped him. So, but and go back to Mitchell, just introducing people, and Bobby introduced me to Mitchell. He's got a really great butcher shop in North Florida in High Springs, and just outside of Gainesville. And he sells more of my product than anybody, but he's one of the guys. He's using it. He's telling people about it when they walk through his door. And, and he does that with everybody's product in there. And, that's why he has such a good business, because he sells everything in his shop, because he tells people to buy it,
Mm-hmm.
So I think a lot of other shop owners could, kind of take notes on that and incorporate products into what they're doing every day in order to move stuff, But, so we went with Bobby to Pig Jig, and we won hog. We got beat by Smoke Masters. They GC'd with shoulder. And so that was honestly the first time that I had cooked a whole hog. And, but I think I was, overanalyzing. Oh, there's so much. It's easy. Cooking hogs is easy. It's just a lot of product, but you still got to get them right. And Bobby, we have some tricks, and, they work, and, it's a process, and when you know the process, that's when it becomes easy, right? So, I think there's probably more work that goes into shoulders or ribs, maybe just by having to rotate and do this and do that. But the hog process is like, your times, you're wrapping when your color's there, and that you just roll with it. You get what you get, but you just it can't be under, and it can't be way too far over.
And that's the hard part right there, man, making sure that it's not over. Because, you're cooking that hog for upwards of 16 hours sometimes. And it's so difficult to make sure everything finishes at the same time.
Yeah. There's one muscle in there that matters in the whole hog. Honestly, right. There's one muscle in there that matters, and we know which one it is. And you got to protect it, and that's the only way to
at all costs, man.
Yeah. So, and Bobby, like I said, I don't know if Bobby created that. I think he did, but we're doing something a little different, and it seems to be working. So, we're definitely gonna cook Pig Jig again, and maybe a couple more, before Memphis again next year. So,
how big of a cook?
They all three of them were in between 160 and 165. They were all comp parts.
Okay.
They were big. Yep.
Beautiful.
Yep.
Dude, I want to cook a whole hog. I feel like you can't call yourself a pit master until you've cooked a whole hog.
I'm no pit master.
No, dude.
No.
I just feel like, I don't know, man. I love the longer the cook for me. For me, it's more so the process than the end product. I love the whole cooking aspect of it, flavor blending and stuff like that. And seeing, as a cook, you can agree with me. Seeing people enjoy what you put out there. I'm sure, with your products, you love seeing people tell about how much they love it and whatnot. Yeah. But seeing, for a cook, I feel like it's more so seeing people, their faces when they eat it and they really like it is better than anything else.
Right. Yeah, for sure. And even with my products, I don't want to be in the barbecue box, right? I feel like the original should be next to everybody's Tony's or Cavender's or whatever their go-to daily. I put it on scrambled eggs in the morning. It literally goes on everything, and you know that. You can use it on anything. But I think it belongs in everybody's pantry. It's a daily, soups, gravies, salsas, whatever you want to put it in. It's going to make you taste your food longer, and that it's super savory, and that's what it's for. And the mushrooms are just crazy.
So good. Andy, do me a favor. Can you kind of walk us through quick your line of products that you have right now?
Yeah. So just the original and the mami, the beef.
Okay. Tell us a little bit about them.
Yeah, so like I don't move much product because of social media, and at Memphis in May, being around the group I was with, they kind of, I got a fire lit under me, and then moving to Louisiana, meeting Austin, he's helped me so much, and I've been filming at his house a little bit, and he's helping me skip the learning curve that most people have to go to, but you still got to make good videos, and I'm not comfortable on camera, and I don't like it, but I have to like it, and I'm trying to like it, so. The videos are going to not be great for a while, but we'll get better. But, I just started it, but that's what it takes to make this stuff take off, because it doesn't matter what shelf it's on or what store it's in. If people don't know what it is, they're not going to buy it.
Right.
You can have a nice label, and I think I do, but they're not just going to pick it up and be like, oh, I want this. But Mitchell actually has something new that we're working on, and, he's kind of my taste tester. He's got the best palate, I think, out of any of them. So anytime I make something up, I send it to him, and we kind of go through it. And I've just gotten so lucky. Everything's been so close. Like, we haven't changed anything. The original, when it went to the co-packer, like, we made it. We didn't change anything. He made it his way, and we're like, okay, that's it. Like, same way with the beef. I think we added maybe a little more pepper or something like that. We shouldn't have, because the price of it went through the roof, but it is what it is, So, I mean, it's a very expensive product to make. The mushrooms are really expensive, and but I don't want to cut corners, and there are cheaper options out there for the mushrooms and things like that, but it's like, these are really good, Yeah. So I don't want to deviate too far. But,
so how did you get into this?
So I used to use it was like umami powder or something. I bought it off of Amazon. I'm like, oh, okay, like, let's start researching umami, and like, what is it? It's the fifth flavor. It's savory. It's, and so like the base of that mushroom powder, or the umami powder, was shiitake mushroom or something like that. And so I found a guy that he's about to start growing, and we're sourcing from somewhere right now, from somewhere else until his grow room's done. But it's a fresh product. It comes to us dried, and we grind it. Like, it's a mess too. Like, this stuff's dusty. Just imagine, like, when you shake this, like. Whew, right, so
a real Breaking Bad situation, huh?
Just grinding the mushrooms, and you got the mask on and everything, but no. So it's those shiitake mushrooms are just crazy, and all of your high end restaurants, that's what they use. They're using shiitakes. So everything that I make will have mushroom powder in it, except when I start making sauces. So. Working on a land and sea right now. It started out as a chicken rub, and it was like, oh dang, this is good on some salmon too. So like again, it's very versatile. Just like the beef, the umami is a great pork base, and it adds just a richness to any protein you put it on. And there's a lot of guys running umami right now, but they're not going to tell you. I know that they're using it in their beef cooks and their pork cooks, and a lot of guys are using the original and pork and beef and chicken too. And I've just been, there's a lot of guys that support me. They just don't want to tell anybody, because it's a secret still.
It's a well kept secret. I put the shit on salmon last night. Honestly, I was I tried to give a shout out to my boy Bobby T for the barbecue brawl. I cooked his salmon recipe, but nice. I didn't have his alpha rub, but I put this stuff on the salmon, and it was phenomenal.
It's like, and two, it's a lot lower on the sodium content. It's not super salty, so you can actually put more flavor on your food with this, and then just salt on the back end to whatever you want it to be, right? So but the land and sea it's on the sweeter side. I think we're going to add a little heat to it and back off on a couple things, but we're not going to make a lot of changes. But citrus, herb, sugar, honey, I mean, it's got a lot of good stuff in it. And
I'm excited to try it, man.
Yeah, we're excited to get that one out, and
that sounds awesome.
Just have more product. And then I've actually got I don't know where it's at, but I got some blackened seasoning too that I'm working on, and I blackened some catfish the other night, and it's
Let me tell
pretty
you something,
good.
dude. You were in the perfect area
About to say
what
for
you're
blackened,
putting
yeah.
out right now, man.
Oh,
You have exploded for one, but you're going to explode even more. And you know that's the beauty of what you're able to do right now is you're able to tap into your market. And what's your
right,
market? Seafood, that Cajun area down there,
right.
and that trickles over into Mississippi, Texas,
Mhm.
and then you're bringing in that Memphis flair. And dude, that's exciting to see. And you know, look, I know you want people to say that they're using your products on the competition trail, but they're not going to say it, and it's not because they don't want to give away their secrets. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, yeah. I mean, you know, these other brands that are, you know, sponsoring product, they have, you know, however many, you know, Heat's got 27,000 products out there. I mean, not really, but he's got 20 products on the market, right? Like
Right.
nobody knows what somebody's using, but if they say they're using you know, umami, like there's only one of two options there. So we are working on more options, but you know, I don't want to be in the barbecue box. Like I said, these are these are these are seasonings. These aren't rubs.
You want to be in the cabinet, not the box.
Yeah. You can call it a rub if you want, but it's a seasoning. And you know, I want every product that I make to be versatile to where you can use it in any style of cooking and on anything. So, you know, Italian or Chinese or whatever, right? So, yeah, put this on some pizza. It's pretty good.
Give it a go, man. No, it's fun. Yeah, I know. Like, yeah, sometimes a lot of people, especially, some people want to do it anyways because they start off to it's a barbecue rub, you know. But with yours, and if we compare it to like competition, I mean, this open fire competition, like we saw down in Memphis in May, I think that'll be fantastic. Especially because it's not in a box; it's very creative. It's all over the board, and it's just just cooking. But I would love to see some umami. I know if I was cooking, like you said, the live fire cooking, I'd be putting this stuff on everything because it does. It's not like, all right. So for instance, your umami, your all-purpose, the one I have here.
Mm-hmm.
Do you see that as a standalone rub, or do you see it as like a nice base layer to pair with one of your other favorite rubs? I know the umami is definitely a standalone rub.
Oh, thanks. I mean, you know, yes, it can be. Like I said, you're going to want to add some more salt to it if you run it standalone. But yeah, I mean, yes, it is on chicken or steak or whatever. I mean, honestly, before the umami, I just used this and some beef base, on steaks. You know, but yes, the live fire deal, and I mean, I like that, and I cooked with Team Mexico for a few years at Memphis and went to their festival down in Monterey, and it's all open fire for the most part, and that stuff's fun.
Yeah, dude, it's awesome.
I met Al Frugoni, in Monterey, and which I think we had met before, but that was we got to hang out and cook together and things like that. And he asked me to if I wanted to come to their deal that they were having, which it was social media type event that they put on, but something else was the same week, and I just couldn't go, or it was the week after we were in Mexico. It was something, I don't know. I just couldn't go, but I would love to get into that kind of cooking. And actually this weekend, Farm to Fire was next to us at the Wing Wars deal, and they cooked pretty much all their stuff on the Santa Maria. And, Austin and I and Terry and Hoss were kind of talking like, we kind of maybe want to do some live fire stuff, it's fun. It's hot, it's hot.
It's a lot of work.
It's fun stuff. It really is. And the whole Mexico thing is a lot of work, and they served 35,000 people over the weekend. Like it's huge. But yeah, the live fire deal, and right as Mark Lambert was walking, he walked through our tent to go to the live fire. They were getting started. I'm like, hey, Mark, check this sauce out. He was like, I need a cup right now. And they, used it on their lamb chops and live fire and finaled. So that sauce is really good. But I like playing with stuff, and like I said, I've got probably 5 or 6 other, seasonings, rubs, whatever you want to call them, that I would like to put out, but I can't put anything out until I start moving more product, and that comes with the social media, and that's this new group that just literally welcomed me with open arms, and I'm so grateful for them. Trying to take the nervousness out of me when I'm on camera, and teaching me the editing and how to cut the videos and stuff like that, because that's the worst part of it. Editing the videos is the absolute worst part. Being on camera,
that's the fun part.
Making them is the next worst part. So you gotta enjoy it, and it has to be done in order for brands to be successful now. And so I'm looking forward to it. I know it's a lot of work. It's a grind, man, and a lot of money spent on food to make these videos, and people are liking the videos and commenting and stuff like that. Like, the best thing to help with unknowingly is just share the videos. If you see something you like, share it. That'll get more eyes on it, and that helps brands grow for sure. So
yeah, it's always funny. Like, we don't realize, because we see people posting content on the internet. We're kind of overloaded with stuff, but you don't really realize that the impact of like sharing it, liking it, mentioning it to somebody. I mean, the amount of impact that has on certain brands, and start getting the word out. Because like you said, I mean, it could be the best sauce, whatever part in the world, but if people don't know about it, you can't buy it, you can't sell it. So I mean, as an entrepreneur and as a business owner, you have an amazing product. I know firsthand, because I literally put it on everything. But yeah, I mean, getting the word out is one of the major hurdles. So it's good that you're taking that in consideration.
Even in Memphis, like I said, I met so many great people, but I gave away cases and cases and cases of this stuff. And even since I started, honestly, I've probably given away just as much as I've sold.
Yeah.
But it's like, there are people coming back. And I mean, like I said, I think, I don't post on social media and at all up until now. And it's a new venture, and I'm excited. But at the same time, it's going to take time for me to get better on camera, and
brother,
but I got to
me.
do it.
You're great.
I hate it. No, man.
You're doing great, man. Let me tell you something. Look, as a guy that does social media, I can tell you, if
Hoss,
you post consistently,
Hoss, I saw your Tony's comment.
If you post consistently, you will do fine. That's all you have to do. Just be consistent. Right. People just need to know that you're going to be someone that is always going to have something for them to enjoy on social media. It doesn't have to be perfect, man. Yeah. It just has to be consistent.
I overanalyze, and I want things to be perfect. And look at my setup. I'm gonna be cooking in the garage, right?
Yeah, man.
But it is hot. I gotta start making some money so I can put an air conditioner.
Yeah, I guess what you do. Yeah.
War. But a pretty cool setup. But I want to do everything the best that I can. Like, I want to put all the pieces, in there, and make sure that I'm the only thing going wrong. And I think that falls back to the racing, and I raced dirt tracks and cars forever. And in the shop every week, I made sure that I was doing my maintenance and I was doing everything I was supposed to do. And when we get to the racetrack, the only weak link is me. And so I got to be there, and I got to be on when and give it everything I got all week long. So I kind of go at everything like that. And if I put my hands on something, I want to go all in. Sometimes I go all in, but then it doesn't work, and I'm like, oh well, maybe it just wasn't meant to be. But this is something that I know I've got to do. I know this stuff is good. I know it's good.
Mm-hmm. Very good.
And I just I want more people to know about it, and that's the only way to get people to know about it is to be on camera. And I know I've learned, being around Austin these last couple of weeks, that he's like, teaspoon, tablespoon, he's got recipes. I just cook. When I try to say, okay, I'm putting this much of this in, the food sucks. I just a little here, a little there. Let's taste it. Let's add a little more. That's what cooking is to me.
You measure with your heart, man.
Yeah.
When you're trying to,
whatever.
I mean, when you're trying to I think of like Malcolm Reed, like whenever he first started, just posting videos, it was a little bit of this, a little bit of that, and ADHD.
Nail on the head with that one, buddy.
You dang right.
But you definitely gotta when you're making these videos, especially when you're cooking and using your product, you definitely gotta take in consideration. Most of the people out there don't know what the heck they're doing when it comes to cooking.
Right.
I mean, I know whenever I'm trying to learn to cook something new, what's the first thing you do? I mean, I go on YouTube. I mean, that's the absolute first thing I do. So yeah, I mean, proportions. I mean, Keaton's fantastic at doing a lot of content, quick videos. Yeah, he's a quickie.
Well, my process, and that's like everything that I try to cook. Like, I don't like making dips because I don't eat them. Like, I like making meat so I can eat all week, right? So, I gotta kind of, not say dumb the process down, but I really have to, so I can cut quick videos and have content to put out every day. Because if I spend all day on 3 recipes or whatever, like, I'm wasting my time. My wife's telling me to go get a real job, whatever. But
shut your mouth.
But no, I'm excited. Like I said, I like playing, and I'm excited for the sauces, man, because that's kind of my jam. I love sauces.
Got me
I love making sauces. Just to, like I said, I made a spinoff of an Alabama white sauce with some Cajun seasoning in it. Like we're gonna maybe try to add like some crawfish boil type stuff to it, and get a little more heat in it. And then I've got a really good like Asian style orange pepper sauce that's great on chicken. The horseradish chimichurri. I got a really good mustard sauce. Tablespoon of seasoning, a 12-pack of beer goes great on camera. Problem is, I put that tablespoon in, and I'm like, I wish I wouldn't have put that tablespoon in because this tastes like garbage.
Just don't tell them that you did that on camera, and they'll never know.
Hey, we're actually I got some editing to do, and there's a couple things I got to pull out of that. So,
dude, you got to do now that you're gonna be in Louisiana, you got to do like a Cajun seasoning called like Gil Mami or G-A-X Mami.
That's the thing. So, like with the Cajun seasonings, there are thousands of them, right? Everybody's got one.
There's only a couple good ones though.
And this is one of them. So just like with my stuff, like this is flavor, this is flavor. This ain't full of salt. This ain't full of salt. This does have MSG, but
I love MSG.
The salt is low on this, so it's all flavor, and that's why I like it. And I mean, I ran that and this on those pork butts for People's Choice at Memphis and May. I injected them with Tony's butter and like some mango jumiz or something like that. But put that pink sauce on them and those pickles, man, it was good. And so somebody told me that on their beef that there's something scientific about it that helps with smoke ring. I don't know.
Mitchell keeps talking about this land and sea, and I gotta have some in my life.
Yeah, you gotta let someone drop so to buy some.
Yeah, we're working on it. I actually just placed the place to order a couple days ago. I actually paid the deposit and paid the mushrooms and paid for some more labels, and now I'm broke. So people buy some products so I can pay the remainder of the balance on the rub. But this will be my biggest order yet, and I don't have anybody buying it, per se, but I know that like this new family that I'm around, and the following that they have, and they're wanting to make videos with it, and I'm like, guys, just wait a little bit, because any of you guys can shut me down real quick right now, and that's not going to be a good look. So like let's get some product in and let me get started on the videos, and like let's launch this. Umami's never been launched. Like this is kind of what we're doing now. So
yeah, absolutely. So let's talk about the process of kind of creating the umami and then the mumami. What was your what was your R&D when it comes to this? Because there's not many seasonings out there that include shiitake or mushrooms as one of their primary ingredients. What was your mindset behind that?
Literally just an all-purpose, and like I said, it started. I'll tell you how it started with the shiitakes. Actually, Costco or Sam's Club, they have these dry shiitake mushroom snacks. They're whole mushrooms. They're dry. They're crunchy. They're crispy. They're salty. They're so good. They're a Chinese product, but whatever. But they're so good. And so I literally ground them up, and was the first batch of umami. That's what I put in it. All right. And then I tried so many powders off of the internet that I was trying, looking for a good shiitake powder. And I tried so many of them, and they're just like super bitter. And, I've had co-packers tell me, like, we've got mushroom products and this and that. And like, dude, like, I'm bringing my mushrooms. Like, that's like, I have to. Like, that's what makes it. That's what makes my product what it is. It's hella expensive, but it's just what it is, right? And, so we're gonna figure it out. We're like supply chain, like supply issues on the mushrooms is a little kind of off right now, but we're working on it. We're gonna get there. But dude, I got so lucky. It was so good right at like first batch. I literally made one batch of this. I made one batch of it. I sent it to a couple people. I sent it to the co-packer. We didn't change nothing. Like my co-packers, Jim Elster, Sweet Smoke Q, merged with Whiskey Bent, Imperial Polk down in Florida. And we didn't change anything. Like he made it with the stuff that he ordered, and that was that. And then, like I said, on the beef, I think I did a couple, maybe two batches of beef, and I found a beef base that didn't have MSG in it because I kind of was like, oh, all the keyboard warriors, MSG, blah, 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 so let's make something without MSG. And so I found a beef base without MSG in it.
More. I want more.
Give me more.
Yeah, well, the beef doesn't have MSG, and so the new labels, I had to do some editing, but like that's coming off because it's kind of, can't say that word probably on
Can we pay extra for one with MSG? Asking for a friend.
Ooh.
I love MSG, man. It makes everything.
Yeah. I just don't. I mean, I would have to pull some salt to add some MSG, which I'm.
Put this on the base and then do the umami. Then you got the MSG.
Yeah, I know. Why don't I just come out with like a white, like some white sugar, salt, white pepper, mushrooms, and MSG.
There you go.
I'm not upset about that, buddy.
Yeah. There you go.
He said, "Give me all the."
Oh shit! My wife woke up. She's watching.
Oh, thank you, Aaron, for tuning in.
MSG.
I thought you were watching some murder show or something in there.
Dude, yeah, did your wife watch a lot of those too? I get nervous. I think like she's taking notes and like it's more like a how-to method.
Oh, dude, no. My wife is the smartest person in the world. Like not because she's just listening here, but
no,
she's
smarter because she listens here.
Is she holding the cards, making you read?
She is in the medical field. She is very smart. No,
she can kill you without getting caught.
Nobody else is here.
I love it, man. It's just me.
But hey, we're just a door away right there, though.
Yeah, he said you better watch what you say.
She's a nerd and she's very smart. She does not need help with the fake TV show to get rid of me.
Man, every time my wife's like asking about my life insurance, I'm like, did I do the right thing? It's like putting a hit on myself.
Devin, what's up, buddy? Miss you.
Yeah.
Devin's from Louisiana too, and Devin actually went up to Memphis when Wheeler opened Memphis Barbecue Company, or Melissa and Wheeler opened Memphis Barbecue Company, and Devin ran Memphis Barbecue for a while. But he's from Louisiana, and Wheeler came down to Louisiana and showed him how to cook barbecue at the restaurant he was at, and then took him to run the restaurant up there. So yeah, Devin's in Fort Myers. That was one of them.
Yeah,
that's good skeeters. So all right, so let's talk about big picture. Like where do you want to see the umami brand, develop to? Like give me your I feel like your job interview. Where do you see yourself in 5 years? Like what do you want this to become?
Yeah, so like I said, I see the original on everybody's, in their pantry next to whatever they pick up every day to put on whatever they're eating every day. That's where it belongs. I do believe it's that good. I know they're a lot of products out there that that are on, national chain grocery racks and trash products, but these guys are great on camera. It's part of the business, I guess. But I do see it, the original in everybody's shelf. But I don't want to go too big. I don't need too many products. I want good products. So
I agree with that.
I think honestly,
many people with so many products.
Yeah, I honestly think that like the Land and Sea is going to be the last big bottle that you see out of me. Honestly, any Cajun seasoning goes in a cardboard, right here. But also like people seeing what's in my stuff. So the blackened seasoning will probably go in an 8 ounce. But everything else I do is going to be it's going to be a little more niche. Like these are obviously all purpose and. The Land and Sea is, all purpose as well, but, with the citrus and the herb and, pretty sweet. But yeah, like Mitch said, 4 is plenty. But once I've got to sell stuff before I can do new stuff.
Sure.
Like I can't just launch a 20 product brand, right? So, but I think that I'm better with, I can't make a barbecue rub to save my life, but
there's a million barbecue rubs.
I don't really want one. Exactly. And they don't all taste the same, but you get what I'm saying. So I want to get some of these sauces out because these are literally flavors that nobody has ever had before. And that was why my food truck in Florida did well and everybody came back for wings because it was something different. It wasn't Sweet Baby Ray's off the shelf with a little extra soy sauce or whatever, I'm not doctoring sauces. I made everything from scratch and I spent a lot of time making sauces every week. Gallons at a time. And, that's my jam. I love sauces. I love making sauces. I love experimenting with them and playing with them. And I don't think I have the best palate either, but like, I know when something's on,
Yeah.
So.
Okay. So you have your all-purpose, your AP, that's the original. You got your mami. You got your Land and Sea coming out. It's kind of your hybrid.
Yeah, Land and Sea, and then obviously the blackened.
Blackened.
Yeah, blackened will probably be the next one. I'm thinking maybe like a umami mia, like a little
Italian flair.
Yeah. So
talk dirty to me.
Yeah, I actually had some. I had a little shaker of it, and that's what I was actually putting on pizza there for a while. But I made some gravy or whatever you want to call it, spaghetti sauce a couple weeks ago, and
gravy,
man, it's right. So I made some of that, and man, it's some good stuff.
Your wife is chimed in.
Yeah. So sauces. So obviously
you're sauce and a lot of money. Yeah. For sure.
I like that you're not trying to go the traditional just barbecue rub route and kind of pigeonhole yourself there. Because yes, there's a lot of fantastic barbecue rubs out there.
I love barbecue, but I'm just not I enjoy cooking,
Yeah, absolutely. So. But no, my favorite rubs are not the barbecue rubs. Like I said, I love barbecue rubs, but my favorite rubs to use are some of like the Cajun rubs that are out there.
Look at this. Here, let me show you.
Are we about to take a tour? I'm down if we want to go on the field trip.
All right. So I got the gallon of pickles because they're very good.
Baby.
This was supposed to go to the Wing Wars for the chicken tender side of things. I made some little dunk sauce, little chicken dunk. So, but it's like like burger sauce, chicken sauce, whatever you want to call it. Like,
is that the Cajun white sauce you're talking about?
No. We actually, there was a video floating around today of the Farm and Fire guys. We actually left all our stuff out there, and I left a couple gallons of sauce sitting out there too. So,
if I drive to you, I'll be there in 2 hours.
You have barbecue sauce? Absolutely. Yeah, I got some barbecue sauce, and then this is. Oh man, got beers trying to fall. All right, so I wish there was a good ranch in a bottle at the grocery store, but there's not, and there never will be, because of all the crap they got to put in it. But homemade ranch. It's the only way to go. This will be bad here in a couple weeks. My wife is watching, so she knows where to find it now.
Thank you for tuning in, by the way. We appreciate you.
Yeah. So this will probably be down to like right here in a couple of days, but
A couple of hours.
she'll put a straw in it. So,
Oh,
but no, man, and there's somebody you said earlier has some ranch products on the shelves now, and I've had them, and I don't like them. I mean, I'm not going to call them trash because some people may like them, but I don't like them. And the trying to get the pH level right on all the sauces for shelf life and stability and things like that. Like, I don't want any part of that. So most of the stuff that I make, I don't ever refrigerate it. I know that the government's going to make me, but I don't have to add anything to it to make it
Andy,
last.
Let me say this: competition barbecue has evolved, and the evolution has really started with the live fire aspect of Memphis in May. It is now not just barbecue seasonings and barbecue sauce, and you are on something. And I beg you, continue down this journey. There are going to be ups, there are going to be downs, but you have a niche, and it's not just competition. It's the cabinet. That's what you want, but you can tap into that competition market.
Yeah.
With this live fire aspect, because it's not just barbecue, it's gourmet cooking.
With all the ancillaries, it definitely is. It not just open fire, but all the ancillaries are gourmet. Like absolutely. But honestly, like I've got an Asian sauce. I call it Asian Sensation, but it's not my recipe. It's Nakia White's recipe.
I love Nakia. That's my boy.
And that sauce is One Wings at Memphis in May.
Yes.
And I cooked that. If you could see the Rip and Rick's hot wings, they put on that the deal at the fairgrounds or Tiger Lane or wherever, the World Championship wing cook-off or whatever. And me and three of my buddies showed up and out of a tent in back of a truck and went and bought a fryer from Lambert, and we showed up, and it was all because one of my other buddies was part owner in what was it called? It was a wing thing around there in Memphis. Jesus, I don't know. They had food trucks and restaurants and everything, few locations. Anyways, I was like, we're coming to kick your ass. And we came, and I didn't like the way that the judging was because, well, I liked it, but I didn't like how it was tallied or whatever. So it's 2 rounds. You got to make top however many to get in the second round. And we were third in the first round. Or we were second in the first round. We were second in the first round. And then for second round, they start all over, and it's completely new scoring. It's not combined, right? So I think we're fourth in the second round. It's like, okay, so we got fourth, but when you look at both sets of scores, we won the whole thing with combined scores. So whatever.
I got you.
You're the winner.
So that was the only thing I like about that. But no, it's a damn good sauce, and it's different. It's a savory sweet chili sauce. Like that's what I would call it. It's really good. But yeah, man, I just that's what I like doing. I like tinkering and playing with stuff, and But yes, like my wife said, I make it a gallon at a time. I don't know how to make it less than that. Like I just start pouring and dumping.
I love that. I mean, I am. If you ask my wife, every bottle of sauce in my fridge is a gallon.
Oh, yeah.
All right. Yeah. I was like, we need another refrigerator. She's like, no, we don't. I'm like, we really do, because I just ordered X amount of sauces. Yeah. And she's like, God dang it.
Well, the problem is when you're like, well, you make something and say you got a half gallon, but it ends up at a gallon, but then you also don't remember what all's in it. So it doesn't really matter, and you just got a really good sauce that you can't duplicate.
That's like my grandmother's how she cooked, stuff like that. It's like those old recipes that are hand me down. But she wasn't like tablespoon of this, teaspoon of that. It was like a pinch of this, pinch of that, and like you had to deduce her mannerisms, because if you didn't know exactly like what she meant when she said a sprinkle of this or something like that. It's I'm the same way though. Like my wife will be cooking and she'll like, taste this, and I'm like, it needs this, or like go into my cabinet of 50 billion rubs and I'm like, all right, it needs a little of this or needs a little of that. Cooking's all about balance, and it's something I've kind of learned doing this whole ordeal. It's you can't be too, it's all about the the balance of the flavors, like you're saying, the pH level of your ranch sauce. I mean, people don't think about the scientific, method it comes down to when it comes to.
Oh, I don't know anything about it. I just know that it exists.
Yeah. Yeah, that's like Jordan telling me about the boiling level of certain altitudes. It's going to affect your ribs. Like, oh, I just thought mine sucked. I don't know how to do with the height that we were at.
They announced the dates. The Wing Wars at Southern Boys Outdoors. They put on a great event. Kenyon, it was very nice, and the camaraderie there. Which you got half of those guys cook contests, and the other half have their social media brands and things like that. But it's such a good group, and they all help each other, and they all work together, and then I don't know why other places don't try it. There are a lot of other guys out there that can work together and do special things, and that's what these guys are doing. And they just included me. Like, oh, here you go, you're in. And it's crazy. It's never happened like that before, and they're just so willing to help. But the event was great. I didn't see a whole lot of advertising for it. I feel like it was a last minute deal putting this Wing Wars on, but they've already announced they're doing a rib and gumbo cook October 17th. All right, so they need to go ahead and write the check to the team. I Cook You Look.
Yeah,
I'll take the gumbo judging. If they need extra judges, I'll come down there and judge gumbo.
Yeah, just tell them. I mean, yeah, I'm sure they wouldn't mind. And and that deal too. It was all on site, and it started out we were supposed to have 5 judges. So I went and bought 5 plates and 5 napkins and 5 cups and all this crap, And 20 minutes before judging, they're like, "Oh, you got 8 judges."
Yeah, that's what I heard.
It wasn't. So it wasn't 30 minutes before. It was 30 minutes after I put my wings on, and I put 6 flats and 6 drums in there for 5 judges.
Yeah.
And so now I don't have enough flats for all the judges because we know that's what everybody wants.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So
yeah.
But so we gave them all we had. We didn't even taste what we served. But and this Austin is like, it's not my way. It's like, let's do this, right? And so I went and got some wings, and I put them in brine the night before. But I talked to Dan Wright, and he was like, they might get a little rubbery on you. I'm like, well, the flash fry will fix that. But he's like, well, it's not going to fix the salt if they're too salty. But I didn't make the brine with broth, so it was the new Land and Sea chicken bouillon and honey powder through the coffee grinder with water. That's what it was. It must have been pretty good, but on the finger it tasted good. You know what I mean? Yeah. And it was well balanced and not too salty. So I put them in there, and they were in there maybe an hour, and I took them back out, rinsed them off, and put them back in at 5 when I woke up the next day. And then I actually added a little bit of mami to the injection.
Yeah.
So mami and chicken, like whatever you want to do with that. But
yep.
So we were 4th in wings and 5th in tenders. But like I said, yeah, they surprised us with the extra judges, which wasn't a big deal. I mean, but we only had 12 wings. That's what we cooked. That's what we served to 8 judges. So, and then on the tenders, we ran the Asian sauce that I was telling you guys about. And there's another something on the end, a company that went out of business, or didn't go out of business, but closed doors. They had one of the best products on the market that is no longer available. There's a few guys that have tried to duplicate it. I'm not going to tell you what it is because because the seasoning that I use that is goes on the wings too. But I have like 3 bags left, and I'm just like, okay, not a click too many. But yeah. So with the tenders, I think what really messes off, we didn't win the whole thing because we cooked about 12 minutes too early.
That's okay, man.
It's all good.
Like, I saw y'all's boxes. They looked fantastic.
Yep. They were pretty. Yep.
And another thing, so my buddy with Salt and Sand Barbecue, Chris Horton, took 2nd and 3rd in wings and 2nd in tenders, or maybe I got that backwards. But he invited me to go and cook with him. I had prior engagements. I'm bummed I didn't get to go. I heard it was fantastic. Y'all had what, 30 plus teams?
I think it was 24 is what we ended up with.
So y'all took People's Choice.
Yeah, John, you can do that. Yep, thumb grind, baby.
Yeah, baby. Hey, that umami on chicken is, dude, any beef. Let me tell you something, man. Yeah. That's the secret right there. Put umami on chicken. Yeah.
Well, Smoke Ring is one of my newest, retailers, and thanks to Dan and Mitchell. But Dan, we had a pickle ordeal before Memphis or whatever. But I don't know if any of you guys heard about it. But so he went in and they were like, "Have you tried umami on chicken?" Dan was like, "No." And Nancy was like, "That was the best chicken I ever ate in my life." This is what Dan said.
Yeah.
And so and then Jerry was like, "Yeah, I actually got a chicken on the smoker right now that's got umami on it." And so I don't know. I haven't been. Has Dan got any chicken calls here lately? I don't know. I haven't been looking.
But does the chicken?
I mean, I've been looking, but only look for brisket. I don't know how he's using it. I don't think he's even using it at all.
He might be, man.
Nah, he might have a bottle or two.
Let's see, gumbo and ribs competition October 17th.
October 17th, and they better write the check because Hoss is cooking the gumbo.
That's cool, man. Well, dude, so you got the rubs on the horizon that you're gonna come out with, and the next is gonna be a sauce. So what is this pink sauce that people keep commenting on in the comments? Like, what would you describe it as flavor wise?
All right, so one of my buddies, Addison, he's probably not watching. I don't think he even has Facebook anymore. Smart man. But he's like, Alabama ain't got no white sauce. Like it ain't a real thing. But Chris Lilly proved otherwise. There is a really good white sauce out there. And so I kind of, took that as a base and changed a couple things. And, I literally just added a bunch of Cajun seasoning to it. I think I added some paella and bayou dis and some others. Yeah. So it just turned out really good. Like, it's one of those things, like, I don't know why, but I got lucky again,
that Louisiana pink sauce?
I think that's what it is. That's what I've been calling it. I mean,
that's what
to be honest with
you need to put that little TM at the bottom of it.
Yeah.
And then in 50 years, it's going to be yours, buddy, that Louisiana pink sauce.
Yeah. Yeah. And I think I want to change it, but then again, I'm like, maybe I shouldn't. Like, it's really good, but it's literally like pulled pork, sweet pickles, tangy sauce.
I love
it. Pretty good.
I'm here for it.
It don't suck. It don't suck.
No,
I need to buy it.
Dude, I'll be honest with you. Like, I don't like the taste of barbecue anymore. I know what it's supposed to taste like, so I taste it when I cook it, but I don't eat barbecue. It's just, I'd rather have something different. You know what I mean? Like,
and that's what makes you unique. And I love it.
And that's why I can't make a barbecue rub to save my life or a barbecue sauce. Like, I got a barbecue sauce, but like, I don't think it's that great. But also use balsamic vinegar in it just to be weird, Like,
the pink sauce.
Not the pink sauce, no, the barbecue sauce. Like,
no.
But no,
he was saying tuna pink sauce.
Don't throw that up there. Come on, Matt. This is a kid-friendly show. Minus the kids.
I thought it tickled them taste buds. Hey, so I think I said it one time. This is so stupid, and it's like so my it's time to tickle them taste buds.
I love it, dude. That's a new catchphrase. What the hell? That's yours.
Get you a catchphrase, man. It's like what? It was corn.
I told Austin that, so Austin's what the hell, guys, and I'm like, time to tickle them. I was like, let's tickle them. He's like, it's time to tickle them taste buds. You better say it like you mean it. I'm like, God dang it, here we go. And then my sister-in-law was watching, and she just said, tickle them taste buds. Yeah, awesome. Like, I mean, hey, why not? I mean, okay.
Look, if it's catchy, roll with it, brother.
That's right.
It is. It's like, people are like, so tickle them taste buds. I've never heard tickle the taste buds, but like, I've heard that a lot. Have you guys not?
I've heard it.
Yeah. So why
it's
not?
a Mississippi thing. Look, they don't understand us Mississippi folk.
Hey,
don't judge them.
Do something, even stupid or silly. I mean, do something, especially when you do social
Mostly
media.
inappropriate.
Yeah, I mean, do something silly because man, that's what people are going to come up to you and be like, "Oh, hey, there's Andy, tickle them taste buds." And
yeah, but I'm not exciting, and I'm not.
Yes,
like,
you are.
I gotta, extracurricular activities, guys. Like that's how you get on camera, right? Like, but I want to be able to do it without the extracurricular stuff.
I
but
like it.
How does one tickle the taste?
Don't ask those types of questions, Andrew.
Yep, you'll have to come back to Right on Cue After Dark for that one.
Yeah, that's. I think
Andy,
that's my brother-in-law. He opened himself up.
Are you going to come over for the rib cook-off at the shed in August, or is it?
Yeah, so I saw about that. Aaron, may I? It's August 8th. Yeah, I would love to. I'd love to go collect a big check.
When we all? I need some big checks right now.
Yeah, what was it? So they're doing ribs, double rib cook, baby back Sansa with wings. Okay.
Wings.
Yeah, so I'm a little short on my fryer situation right now, and so I prefer a wing that doesn't see charcoal.
You prefer to fry them?
A couple times, yeah.
I like that.
And so I got to figure out a fryer situation.
Walmart.
Well, the second time has to be a scorcher. So I got a crawfish pot, so I might just throw my little cast iron over it and light it up.
Hold on, how hot are you trying to get that son of a bitch?
So on the food truck, the thermostat, what are they called? So they're like automatic thermostat, you just rip the knob off of it. I think it was like 410. It didn't go high enough.
Whenever you see smoke, that's when you stop.
Yeah. I started drilling the little retarders down, like drilling up to get more gas and more fire. No, it didn't get hot enough. But yeah, really hot, but it's just very short on the end. So that's fair.
30 seconds at 700 degrees. These things have just turned into dust. You know what? I'm on board with it.
AKA lava chicken, like Minecraft,
man. Chicken ain't done at 165, guys. Like, I think except the breast. It's done before then. But
yeah, absolutely. All right, Andy. Like I said, man, I appreciate you coming on the show. This is the time of show where I want to bring it back, man. I'm gonna hit you with some short little one-liners, questions.
All right.
Have you answer them, and we'll wrap it up after that. All right.
Let's do it.
All right, man. World peace. No, man. So if you're at a barbecue competition, and what is your walk-up song as you go in to collect that big check, like you mentioned?
Ooh, man.
I know it.
Hang on. I gotta.
It's his question.
I can't let this go. So I love the walk-up songs, and I think more organizations should do it. For one, I think that's very cool, and I think there's only one that does it in Texas.
CBA.
I think they all need to do it. That's really cool. I'd rather hear my song than my name any day of the week. So Donald Keene with Smoke Show Barbecue. That's who I cook with in Texas a lot. He's taken me to the American Royal. He's taken me to Jack. He's a very good friend of mine, and I love him to death. Industry Baby.
Industry Baby.
Yeah.
Okay.
I
don't know if I know that one.
Sings that. Hang on. Let me find it.
No,
I think it's is it Jack Harlow? No,
can't play it. It'd be trademark infringement.
No. I'm going to tell you who sings it though, so you can listen afterwards.
I'll do that.
Yeah, Jack Harlow, Lil Nas X.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
I think he changed it though because he stopped hitting.
I know what you're talking about. Jack Harlow, Kentucky boy. Yes, you're right. Real Gringo. Actually, that's not the only one that does it. The Smoke on the Shore does a walk-up songs there in KCBS.
Do they really?
Yeah, absolutely. It's awesome. All right, man. Next question. If you're going to lay it down for your lady and really cook her a great dinner to really impress her, what's going on the grill?
Steak.
Oh, steak. Just steak. Only steak.
I mean, I always buy the ones that are way too big, so you don't really need nothing else.
That's
All
what
right.
she said.
All right, fair enough, man. Fair enough. Okay, so you're at a cook at a friend's house, and they always brag to you about how good a cook they are. What is one protein and one side that if they can't pull it off, you know they're full of it?
Well, shit. I mean, honestly, just chicken because most people want to take it to 165 and it ain't done. So, chicken and a side. Man, I don't eat a lot of sides, guys. I don't even cook a lot of
You've had
sides.
them. What's somebody if they got to pull it off, man? Because you know a lot of imitators and a lot of pretenders out there. What's something they can't fake?
Homemade cheesecake.
Ooh.
I like that you think cheesecake's a side. My wife would appreciate it.
I eat it after the steak. So.
We're the same
I want to
person.
say wavelength there. I like it. Cheesecake's a side, not dessert.
Add a slice
We got
of
room for
chicken
dessert.
and cheesecake for dinner.
That's right. All right, man. And in cooking world in general, or barbecue,
Yeah,
whatever
potato salad too. I mean, shit.
potato salad, yeah, potato salad. All right, man. In the barbecue world or cooking world in general, if you had to put a meat Rushmore, who's going to be on your mountain?
Oh man, God.
How many's on
Anthony Bourdain because I got the shirt. You know.
Love Anthony Bourdain.
All right, so let's go. I don't want to make any of the barbecue guys in Memphis mad because they're all my friends and they've all been so good to me. But like, if we could just smash their faces together and put them on a spot, that'd be great.
Little
And
Picasso.
then,
It's an
yep,
interesting
and then,
face.
you know, I'm Gordon Ramsay, obviously.
Yes.
Gordon.
And
so
then,
you got
yeah.
Uno mas.
Yeah. I guess let's just say probably, because he's my friend and I know he can cook other things other than the restaurants that he had. Nick Scott in Memphis, Tennessee had a restaurant called Alchemy that survived every storm except the latest. And he could have survived it. He just chose not to, and he wanted to get out of where he was at. So Nick Scott's a hell of a chef.
Awesome. All right, man. Last question. Like I say, you're from Hernando. You lived in Florida. Now you're moving to Go Tigers, home of the coach O. Of those three states, when it comes to the culinary skills, rank them from best to worst.
All right, I'll go ahead and say Louisiana, and then Memphis area, and then Florida for sure, because Florida is a bunch of Yankees that somebody told them they could cook. Oh, shit. Let's tell you this. All right, so the other day, one of my buddy that I sold the food truck to, they were talking about the water in New York, and that's what made the pizza dough and all the food so good, right? And so before I posted it, I actually sent it to him. I typed it up. I said, so is the reason that the majority of the food in Southwest Florida sucks is because the New Yorkers don't have their secret ingredient, their water? So he said post it, but food scene was trash down there. Yeah, so Louisiana for sure, man. God, we have a huge list of places we want to go in Baton Rouge, but Erin's still traveling for work a lot, and so she's luckily been home, for a week and a half, and has another week and a half to go. But this is the longest stretch that she's been. Prior to that, over a couple months, maybe 3 weeks total, 2-3 days here. But I've been to New Orleans more in the last few months than I have in my entire life. New Orleans is the only reason, or food is the only reason I go to New Orleans.
It's so good there.
Agreed.
Yeah, it's so dirty there too. But
fair, but
I love the food. The food is amazing there. 100% Louisiana is at the top of the list on food. Like, absolutely. And I would put it up against any other place in the entire world. Like,
I couldn't agree more.
There's some good cooks down here.
Yeah, I would agree. I said Nashville's got musicians, like Louisiana's got cooks. I mean, everybody's good.
Nashville got some chicken too, but I got some hot chicken. Like,
I don't even like Nashville.
You got Popeyes, buddy.
I live here.
That's all you need.
I live here. I don't even like hot chicken. All right, man.
Makes you shit fire for days.
Yeah, I mean, if you're gonna do it, do the OG one. Don't be going to Hattie B's.
Yeah.
You got to go to Princess. No, man. Last question. You 3 babies in your umami family. You got your OG. You got your Mumami. You got your Land and Sea. If a fire's in the umami house and you can only save one, which one you saving?
OG.
Ooh, first child syndrome.
I mean,
first child, the oldest child gets the love.
I tell you what.
Yeah, because there's so many things that you can do with this, right? So this is the basis for all of them. Like this is the mother, right? Yeah. So for the Italian, you add some herb, you add some butter or more butter. I mean, it's already got butter in it. You take a couple things out. Like the moo, you take the butter and the MSG out, and you add the beef base, and like this creates all of them. Like this is the base. So, but it's also the best.
Yeah, so good, awesome. Yep, like Matt said, dance with the one that brought you there. Awesome, man. Well, Andy, thank you so much for coming on the show, man. I truly appreciate it. I know you're a busy man. You got some amazing products out there, guys. The secret's out. I'm sorry for all you who has been keeping it in your pocket. Kiss my rear. Everybody knows how awesome it is, man. Use this stuff. Use it often. Use it everywhere. Andy, let the people know kind of where they can find your stuff and where they can buy your products you got.
So umamirub.com. Should I change it to umamiseasoning.com since we said it wasn't a rub earlier? Okay.
Yeah,
all right.
Sir.
So umamirub.com. There's probably I've got about 15 retailers out there. All barbecue shops. Even though I'm not barbecue, but I think with the social media stuff, like we're about to try to change it, and I think I got the right people in my corner to help me change it. But yeah, umamirub.com, umami on Facebook, umami rub on Instagram. I think it's umami something on TikTok. I don't know. But I'm about to start posting there too. So, but no, man, I got a lot of ideas, and I have notes in my phone of all these recipes that I want to do videos on, but I got to dumb them down a little bit because it's like I like cooking. I like cooking. So I got to get into the dips and the cocktails, and like the cocktail that I put out at John Daly. I know it had too much sweet tea in it, but my hand got a little, So, but I'm so excited, and I've got a fire under my ass right now from the last few weeks, and it started at Memphis in May. Just with all the great people that I met, and then that's continued into last week or this past weekend. And I have so many good people in my corner, and I'm so excited to get this, like I said, in everybody's pantry. Like that's where it needs to be. So,
absolutely. Well, guys, you heard it here first, man. Put that stuff in your pantry. You put that shit on everything. And Andy, like I said, thank you so much for coming on the show, man. You got a killer name, killer product, and even a more killer woman on the front of this, man. It's got to be one of the most attractive ladies I've seen on any seasonings, not rubs, seasonings.
It's funny you say that. So that's not my wife, but she has made a comment about it, and I actually got on like one of the AI thingies the other night, and I'm like, hey, take this picture and like put it right in the center of that. And so it tried really hard, and it got pretty close. And so I'm like, hey, babe, I think I'm going to change the label up. And then the way I'm going to announce it is like, my wife was mad that I didn't put her on the label. So I put her on the label. Now she's even more mad.
You can't win for anything.
You can't win, dude. All right. Well, Andy, thank you so much, man. I truly appreciate it. And you take care, all right?
Y'all too. Thanks.
Buddy. All right, man. That's our show. Guys, thank you so much for hanging out with us tonight, man. I truly appreciate it. What a great guy, great product. I say he pushed through the mosquitoes and the sweat to hang out with us tonight. And that's what we do. That's what we do for you guys. So please reward us and drop us a like, follow, share. You can watch us on Apple, iTunes, Spotify. I mean, if you love hanging out with us and seeing our shenanigans week in, week out, that's how you let us know, and drop us a follow and give us a share. So we truly appreciate it. Keaton, you got anything to say to people before I let them go?
Tonight was a good one. I enjoyed it. I thought Andy crushed it.
Check it out.
Logan, let me tell you something, buddy. any night I get to spend with you is a good night. So I appreciate you having me on here, buddy.
Love you, Boo Bear.
Look, we got to do this more often.
Yeah, like maybe, I don't know, next Monday, 7-ish.
You know what? Count me in, buddy.
All right, then. Sounds good, man. Guys, thank y'all so much, man. We truly appreciate you guys. And as always, how we end every show, when it comes to barbecue, make sure you're always right on cue. Later, guys.
That's all, folks.